What's going on, guys? VP Roofing here. We're gonna be doing a repairability video as well as a comparison video for Janna Cary up in Payson. Right now we're currently on the damaged slope, as you can see. We're gonna be attempting a repair to see if we cause any further damage to the roof by causing any creases, to see if we cause any tears in the shingle and stuff like that. We pulled the shingle from the roof, we sent it out to ITEL, came out as a match. Center T Landmark AR Burnt Sienna is the color. So we got the shingle right here. You can see it's not really a match. This has like a more brownish color to it, and this shingle that's on the roof is more reddish, as you can see. Anyway, let's go to the damaged slope. We're gonna be attempting a repair right here. Before I get started, I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible, try not to cause any further damage to the roof. As you can see, the shingle's glued down, so I'm gonna have to break the adhesive. Let's do that. Breaking the adhesive in order to pull out the shingle. Trying to be careful, trying not to cause damage. Let's take out all the nails. You can see how brittle this roof is just by me taking out all the nails. Granules are just coming off from the roof. You can see this, the delamination already just tore apart. We got mat transfer as well, wind driven debris. As you can see, the delamination, shingles are just coming apart. So this is the old shingle that's on the roof. You can see how brittle it is. We got mat transfer, wind driven debris. So let's take out all the old nails. That delamination as well. You can see how I damaged the shingle already, just coming apart, as you can see. So right off the bat, you're not gonna be able to do a proper repair because you're gonna be damaging the shingle above the shingle you're gonna be repairing. As you can see, I'm not being aggressive, and yet I'm damaging the roof by attempting a repair just by me simply taking out the nails. This is just the beginning of the video, so I already know I'm gonna cause more damage already. By the end of this video, you can see the shingle just came apart. It's like a little puzzle. Let's put it back in. As you can see, I also tore apart the shingle. So that's already the first shingle we damaged on the roof. I tore it apart on accident. Not really an accident, but I took out the nail and I caused this damage because I had to lift up the shingle to take out the nail. And doing that, I damaged the shingle. So right off the bat, caused damage. So this roof is for sure not repairable. Anyways, let's put in the ITEL shingle in. Put on the keyway. It's on the keyway, and as you can see, this is not a match. The reason why it's also not a match because the color's not the same, and it's not the same length. You can see there's a huge gap right here, so water's just gonna come in, it's gonna leak. So it's not a match. Let's nail this down. We're gonna put 6 nails. In order to properly nail this down, you're gonna have to put 6 nails in the shingle. So on the keyway, we're gonna lift it up, lifting it up, pulling it down. You can see, cause a slight crease right there by lifting it up in order to nail it down. Lifting it up, doing that, cause a crease right there. So as you can see, I'm already causing further damage to the roof. Even if I'm careful, you can see creasing. Just lift this up, nailing it down where you're supposed to nail it down. Just put 2 more nails. You can see this just came apart. And this also tore apart as well. I lifted it up to nail this down, and doing that, I tore apart the shingle above. So you're always gonna cause damage to this roof, no matter how careful you are. This roof, you just won't be able to do a proper repair without causing damage. You know, just put this back in, kind of like a little puzzle. So what we're gonna have to do, you can see that there's no nails in. You gotta take out the nails in order to pull out the shingle. So we're gonna have to re-nail this down in order to properly secure this shingle. You're gonna have to nail this down because you can see there's no nails. So let's lift this up enough to nail it down. And doing this cause a slight crease right there. So lift this up, slight crease, lifting it up. Doing that cause a huge crease right there, as you can see. Lifting it up, lifting up the shingle just enough to nail it down. As you can see, we got creasing right there. When I lifted it up in order to nail it down, I caused creasing. I also have creasing right there as well. You see, lifted it up, I caused a crease right there as well. Lifting it up, and right here I caused a huge crease right there. As you can see, I lifted it up to nail it down, and doing that caused damage to the shingle right there, as well as tore apart the shingle too. So as you can see, you won't be able to do a proper repair since I damaged 2 shingles. Caused creasing, caused damage. As you can see, the crease, slight crease right there. So that's 3. Slight crease right there. That's 4. On top of that, this shingle is not a match at all. It's not the same size. You can see there's a gap right there. Let's just stack it up. As you can see, it's not the same color. If I were to come over here where the light is at, you can see that it's not a match. Oh yeah, you can tell completely that it's not a match. Let's put this in like that. The color that's on the roof currently is red, is a red shingle, and the one that's a match is a brown shingle. So you won't be able to do a proper repair because it's mat transfer, wind driven debris. It's not a match. On top of that, you're always going to cause further damage to the roof because you can see the creases I caused, as well as I damaged the shingle. So if I were to come back and repair this shingle, I'm going to cause the same damage above. As you can see, roof is unrepairable and it's not a match.